like you and me, baby, getting down with the sounds around. Oh, the smell of the flowers as we pass away the hour. I want to do it again, do it again. Let's do it in the morning, sweet breeze in the summertime. Feel your sweet thing, all laid up next to mine. Sweet love in the midnight, good sleep come morning light. No worries about nothing, just getting good, just getting good, just getting good love. See, the way that feels is the way it used to feel. Ain't that right, Randall? You know that's right. That's right, Sue? I love the staple singers. I mean, pop staples, Mavis staples. That's the epitome of soul right there. I loved it so much that I told my band, I said, look here, fellas, we got to revisit this thing here, because we got to take it back. I was like, why not do it again? Why not do some of them great soul records again? They was like, yeah, let's do it again. I said, yeah, let's do it again. And you know what I called up Myron? I said, Myron, book the studio. Let's get in there today. Let's do it in the morning. Sweet breeze in the summertime. Feel your sweet thing, all laid up next to mine. Sweet love in the midnight, good sleep come morning light. No worries about nothing, just getting good, just getting good, just getting good love. We want to thank y'all for going on this ride with us. Thanks Sharena Records for doing this. As we took you back, but we still move forward. I want to thank the singers, Tiffany, Darshell, Melanie, Andrea, and all the others. All the babies and the babies' babies and the daddies' daddies and the mamas' mamas and the babies' babies' mamas' mamas and all of them. We just lay back, kicking in the joy like that. That's what we do, what we do, what we do, what we do. You got Rabu on the bass, Soup on the drums, Tio and Kenyatta on horns, Rastaman, Rudy Bird, percussion, Ricardo on guitar. Ralph Butters, musical director extraordinaire on keys. Oh. And I'm Leela James. Thank y'all. And we're gonna do it again. Time. Feel your sweet face, all laid up next to mine. Sweet love in the midnight, good sleep come morning light. No worries about nothing.
Most businesses struggle to turn their online presence into real revenue growth because juggling it all without a strategy just doesn't work. Digital Hive Labs builds the engine for your business growth. We craft high-performance websites and targeted digital marketing strategies designed to connect you with more customers and drive sales. From dominating search results with expert SEO to engaging customers through social media, we turn your online presence into your most powerful sales tool. Visit digitalhivelabs.com to get started.
Hey there, fellow travelers, it's me, the Hotel Whiz. Before you go anywhere, call me day or night for hotel rates too low to publish. I'll save you up to 75% on over 500,000 hotels across the globe. You see, I've already done the research, so you don't have to spend time online trying to find the best deal. That's up to 75% off. Just call me, the Hotel Whiz. It's a free call and you get instant access to rates too low to publish with no cancellation fees.
Make a free call now and save up to 75% off your hotel rooms the next time you're going somewhere for business or pleasure. Call the Hotel Whiz now and get instant access to rates too low to publish. 800-961-3408. 800-961-3408. 800-961-3408. Call the Hotel Whiz right now for rates too low to publish. 800-961-3408.
Welcome to the Love and Victory Show with Val, where we will bring you candid conversation. In each conversation, we will talk about real life ups and downs while tackling unresolved matters. We will also unmask issues and truly speak straightforward and candid about our needs and brokenness, while allowing ourselves to exhale so that we can become victorious. This is a place where you can be open to the possibilities of living life in abundance while gaining tools to become bold and complete. So let's get to it. We have amazing guests each week, and today is no exception. Join us as we change lives one conversation at a time. You know what to do. Now let's get to it. Good morning, good morning. Okay, Aaron, you didn't count me in, but Bella always count me in. See? That's okay then. Good morning, good morning. I'm excited to be here this morning. I love our family. You know, we can just be ourselves. We don't have to put on any airs. We just kind of come in here. Brother Carter. I got to start with Brother Carter.
What you say?
How you feeling this morning? You looking good.
Man, I was listening to that song, that intro song before the intro. Let's Do It Again. By Leela James.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, let's do it again.
What you want to do again?
The Love and Victory Show with you.
Oh, okay. Well, we getting ready to do it. All righty then.
Yeah, let's whisper some words to the CarterCrew out there this morning.
All right then. All right, Brother Carter. Well, we have two beautiful, highly intelligent, highly qualified to sit in these chairs over here and come bring us some hot conversation this morning. Let me start off with Miss Sharena sitting right next to me. How you doing this morning?
I am blessed and highly favored, and I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
it's sweater weather.
It's sweater weather.
It's sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Yeah, at least for now.
Yeah, right. Well, for a day.
Yeah, but this morning.
For the morning. Okay. I'll be hot this afternoon.
Well, I want to say something.
I hope you have something under there because you're gonna have to
No, it's layers up under there.
Okay,
It's terrible.
Well, I just need to say, you got that crown sitting up on that head this morning. Like, what's going on with you?
Because, I was just like, I just got to change it up a little bit. You got to.
I love it. I love it. And to my
today.
Okay.
What you say her name is?
Sharena.
Yeah, I call her Sister Black.
Sister Black.
Why you call her Sister Black?
That's who she is.
I know that's her last.
You're going to find out in a minute when I toss that prayer to her.
When you toss that prayer to her, they're going to find out how they're going to find out. All right, then. I got to throw this over here to my sister over here. Aneika, tell me about yourself. How you feeling this one? I'm loving. And I don't really like maroon.
That's not a M.
It's Aneika.
Let her cook.
Let me do what I do.
Yeah.
That's okay. I know how to clean it.
All right.
Why you always got to be picky?
He pointed it out quick. He said, that's not an M.
That's not an M. That's an N.
I just want you to know.
Correct that immediately.
Yeah. He said, I'm not going to let you fall by the wayside.
I appreciate you.
That's Sister Aneika there.
Okay. Can I?
All right.
I'm not a maroon person. But that maroon on you this morning is popping. It looks good. Baby, did you get that check from that husband before you left? Baby, did that husband say, that's mine? Where that today?
The husband and the kids. Oh. Everybody was up. He says, now when I do the show, nobody's awake.
Oh.
I mean, downstairs fully dressed. I said, where are y'all coming from? I'm hiding in the closet with the light on, like trying to keep everybody asleep. No.
They're
could
excited.
Smell and sense that I was awake.
Oh, so
All right.
they was coming. So they all tuned in this
All
morning.
right. Well, good morning to no, we can't say good morning to the Pruitt family.
To the Pruitt family.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. All right. And to the amazing crew, before we keep going, I got to say, Bella, I see you back there. Can I get a wave? Can I get a hi? Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
Fine. I sure miss my team.
Good too.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay, then.
Uh-oh.
All right, then. And Miss
There's love in the atmosphere.
How you doing, Miss Aaron?
You know, I was doing good. But then you threw me under the bus, so that was a little bumpy.
Okay, what did I do?
Because I didn't count you in.
Oh, that's okay.
She's feeling a little slighted this morning.
That's okay.
I'm doing good.
I won't. Don't worry about it. It won't happen again. She gonna count me in next time. Don't worry.
It's okay. I've been.
You been lied on, talked about.
I had a flow, and I think the Holy Spirit is just like, girl, you need to stop.
Stop. It's all right. It's all good. It's
But we
all.
love you, Miss Carter.
It's time for the prayer and the scripture, Brother Carter.
Good morning.
All right, then we turn.
I'm
it over to
having
you.
difficulty with my.
That's because you start working on stuff
Okay.
when you in the show, baby. Get a whole screen.
Fix that. That's all right. They don't know what I'm doing.
They can see you, baby.
The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, go ahead, baby.
So our scripture today, amen, is going to come from the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse. I'm going to start at the 35th verse. How about that?
Okay.
And it says, who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation or distress, persecution or famine, or nakedness or peril or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long.
Okay.
We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I added the word fully in there, I am fully persuaded that neither death nor life, nor angels or principalities, nor powers or things present or things to come, nor heights, nor depths, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of God, which is in Christ Jesus. Now that's good news for people that are in Christ Jesus, right?
Great news.
That is good news. Now the thing is, you have to be in Christ Jesus. You have to have that part where confession with your mouth, the Lord Jesus Christ, and believing in your heart that God raised him from the dead, then you shall be saved. Yeah, that's Romans 9:10, I believe it is. But anyway, those of us,
Right?
those of us that are in Christ, nothing can be able to separate us. Now, persecution, nothing. Principalities, nothing. And so, I'm not telling you that you won't go through some things because you're in Christ Jesus, because that's a lie. You think you're not going to go through those persecutions and things like that. They will come your way, but it won't be able to separate you from the love of Christ. That is good news. You know what else is good news?
What else?
Not only other things outside of yourself can't separate you from the love of Christ. You can't separate yourself from the love of Christ with our wrongdoing sometimes.
That's the good news right there.
That is good news.
That's good news right there.
Now, that's not a license.
Okay, to go do wrong.
To go out there and do whatever you want to do.
Okay,
that's not a license.
Clean
to do
that up.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to clean it all up the best I can.
Okay.
But the good news, the good part of all of this is nothing.
Nothing.
Zero. Nada. Will be able to separate us from the love of Christ. Go ahead, Sister Black. Give me something on that.
Oh,
give you prayer?
No.
You want more?
Yeah.
I just love the part where you just said, don't go out and start acting foolish. Like we think because, God loves us that we can do what we want to do. But I've told this to my kids, if you truly love someone, why would you intentionally do something that they hate, right?
That part right
If God
there.
hates the sin, right?
Yes.
Why would you continually go out and be like, and then preach like, oh, I love God?
But you going out there knowingly.
Acting a hot mess. You better not embarrass me. You know how your parents be. You better not get out there and embarrass me. That's how I feel God be sometimes. He be like, oh, I love you, but you better not go out.
Look at them eyes, y'all. Y'all see them? Look at that camera.
You better not go out there and embarrass me. I tell you what. There's either with everything that you do, I say this to my kids all the time, with everything that you do, it's either going to produce a reward or it's going to produce a consequence. And the Lord still loves us through it. Right. But he's going to be like, you're going to clean up this mess. I'll help you clean it up. But you're still in that consequence.
And you're going, that consequence is coming your way.
Oh, it's coming.
That butt whooping coming.
Oh,
it's
man.
Coming.
That's good. That's good. Sister Pruitt, do you have anything?
Come on with that.
And I knew you were going to do that.
Yeah.
I literally was telling my husband today, I read, the entire first book of Samuel.
Oh, my.
And I said, and literally it's following that same path. Like,
yes.
God told, Eli, somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, I told you, I warned you.
Yeah.
Now you got to sit in this consequence. So those of you who followed me, who did what I told you to do, you're covered, you're protected. Those of you who did not and followed him, you will face my consequence. And it doesn't mean God doesn't love us.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's still a consequence.
Yeah, it's just like a good parent. We love our children. We're not going to stop loving you, but we won't spare the rod.
No.
Yeah. Come on, Sister Carter.
I don't think I need to add anything. What was said, and it was good. So I think it's perfectly said. So I'm going to leave that alone.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to the 4,000 of you that are out there this morning. Welcome to the Love and Victory Show with Val.
Wow. Look at God. Look at God. All right.
So I'm going to do that. Pop like that and pass the prayer on over there to Sister Black over there. She will.
All right, then go catch your Sister Black.
Listen,
and take them.
I called it.
Take them on all the way up.
So, Lord, we just thank you for this day because this is the day that you have made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Lord, we thank you not only for your grace and your mercy, God, but for your love that transforms us, your love that dwells in us and abides with us, your love that covers the multitude of sin. So we thank you for the conversation that will be had today. We thank you that it will reach who it's supposed to reach. We thank you that your word is alive and breathing and is sharper than any double-edged sword that cuts down to the marrow. We thank you for Brother Carter and Val. We thank you for the Love and Victory Show where this is a platform that gives you glory and honor. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Amen.
If y'all not ready,
I think they're
for
ready.
Today, let me tell you, coffee can't help you at this point. If you got a prayer like that, coffee can't help you.
I want to do a shout out to Amy, number one on the show today. Amy.
Good morning,
Amy.
Good morning, Amy. Good morning, everyone. I want to really tell the almost 4,000 viewers that get in here and just love on us and support the CarterCrew. Thank you guys so much. You let us know every Saturday it's worth getting up.
So I see my sister on the show today. Hey, Deborah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, sister-in-law. How you doing? Well, we can't call y'all out, but we can say good morning. All right. It's time for the riddle.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So this week's riddle. What is something that can be given endlessly but never leaves you?
Say that again.
Repeat that again.
What is something that can be given endlessly but never leaves you?
Love?
That's a good one, but that's not it.
Oh, God. Here she go with that.
Wisdom? Because I was going to say love first. Too. Knowledge, wisdom.
Oh, yeah. It's knowledge.
You know that.
That's what happens when you
it's knowledge. That's when you have smart
had
people.
To stay in that song. Love, mercy, grace.
That was a good one.
I ruined that. We didn't even have a bunch of comments.
Well, that's okay. That's what happens when you get smart people around.
You know. I love me.
I know we like to rub shoulders with.
It's almost like a competition. You know, who can get it first, the studio or the CarterCrew?
Yes. They need to have their finger on the trigger.
Well, speaking of which, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm kind of off a little bit this morning, but I think it's because I was out a little bit late last night, right? So you know what I think it's time for, Miss Carter?
What is it time for?
I think it's time to come clean.
Oh,
All right, listen,
you got
Bella.
something that you need to come.
This is Come Clean, where we talk about those truths that we keep hidden from ourselves and others.
So, for those of you who don't know, Come Clean is a fun time on Love and Victory Show where we're holding ourselves accountable. We're not just calling each other, we're calling ourselves out. And apparently everyone thinks I got something. But I would say, if you want me to go first.
Yeah, you like you ready. You've been holding it in.
Yeah. You look like something you have to get off your chest.
You gotta come clean. Were you a little ratchet this morning?
I wasn't ratchet. I wasn't ratchet. But I should definitely be better. It's like, you know what? You know you got work, Aaron. You know you got work. You know you got work. So I wasn't out horribly late. But I woke up this morning. I was like, you know what? We're not fully balanced like we normally are. So that's my come clean. I gotta get better about sleeping.
Oh, that's okay, Aaron. That's not even bad.
Yeah.
You
As
had,
long as you wasn't out there,
I mean, like,
was you dropping it like it was hot?
No.
Okay, so
like
you
it was
didn't
lukewarm?
like it was
No,
lukewarm?
here's the thing. It's not the issue of like going out and having fun.
So what were you doing?
It's preparing.
The
wedding was at 5:30.
No,
you went to a wedding.
Yeah, the wedding was at 5:30 in the evening.
Okay.
And then I didn't make it home till about like 10:15, knowing I gotta get up at like 5:30 just to mentally wake up.
Oh, well,
So-
that's still pretty good.
No, it's good.
That's not bad.
But the energy I bring to the room is very
Well,
important.
no, but you brought it. You still got it.
Yeah,
we love you.
You got it, girl. You got it.
All righty then. What's your Aneika?
My come clean.
Mhm,
is-
You got to come all the way clean.
I mean, in line, honestly, with Aaron's.
I know mine is too.
I have woken up late every day this week,
Mm.
and my middle was my alarm clock this morning. She didn't call it a bad mare. She just said she had a bad dream about some octopuses and something, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm up now. So today was my lovely alarm. The kid was
yours.
Not everybody made it to school on time. Everybody made it to work on time. It's just I was not preparing at night to do what I needed to do to get up on time because every alarm was missed. Because I get up before everybody else in the house.
So you have no quiet time.
No.
Okay.
My.
Okay.
That ain't mine. I got up on time.
Okay. Right. You beat everybody.
I woke up before my alarms. Well,
Ooh, that means you was excited.
Yeah, baby. Yes.
Let me get my come clean out the way. I gotta come clean and tell the truth and shame the devil right now.
Okay.
Because right now, y'all know Brother Carter like to get his little nip on.
No, you do. Nip. What's the nip? The air? What's the nip? What's the nip?
If you don't know what a nip is, that's not my fault. Well, Brother Carter like to get a little nip on here. And Brother Carter got to come clean about this here.
Come clean, Brother Carter.
Brother Carter, cut your nip off, at a certain time. You got to get up at 6 a.m. and you want to nip to about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. You got to cut the crap on that. And you need to come clean about that, Brother Carter. You need to stop that foolishness.
You stop.
You come in here dragging. You come in here just tired. And,
Yeah, you grabbed the pillow. I was like, you about to go take a nap?
I was ready. Yes.
Well, I can't tell you to shook it off now.
Well, Brother Carter, after scripture and prayer, things get a little better as we go on. The blood get to flowing. But Brother Carter, you need to come clean, man. That's some foolishness doing that stuff.
That can't be any worse than a couple weeks ago because when you told me your schedule, I was like, Alan, we need to pray right now that they make it on time because I was a little nervous. So if you can make it,
because I went,
when we went to Lake Charles.
Yes.
Oh no, we went further than Lake Charles.
Yeah,
You
went
did.
to Louisiana.
We went
yeah.
to the.
Yeah. So
the fact that y'all did that
and we came back.
Exactly.
The dip ain't nothing, huh? He need a nip.
He needed it.
Yeah.
Little nipple two.
Two.
All right, y'all can get off Brother Carter's nip now. He done told the truth, shame the devil. So.
Go find your own. Okay. Okay.
I think Bella ready right now.
Bella, what's your come clean?
I don't think we
Bella
really.
is cracking up.
Bella, you can't get it together.
You might want to circle back.
Okay, I will come back. Well, my come clean. No, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna sit back.
Sister Black. Sister Black.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Come clean, girl. You
my
gotta
come clean is
it's
I
sitting
really
right
don't
there.
want to go back to work Monday. I've been out of work since August from my surgery, and Monday is the first day back, and I'm just
You're just not
dreading it.
looking
I said,
forward
Lord,
to
this
it.
is not the life for me. I said, this is ghetto, and I don't know when you're coming back, but I'm trying, Lord.
Wait. What's ghetto about
working? And it's horrible because I work from home too, so I only got to get out
Oh,
the bed.
Lord
and go
have
to-
mercy.
She only got to get up, walk from the bedroom to the desk.
Because that's all I got to do. But Lord, I was
Shame
like,
on
I'm
you.
trying to prepare my mind to deal with people.
Yeah.
And I was like, Lord, I love people, but sometimes I don't like people. But I be like,
I can
love
relate.
you, Lord. But I just
Can I have one more week?
listen, I was at my post-op appointment looking at my doctor like, don't you want to give me like 3 more weeks?
No, not 3.
3 or 4.
You should have just said 1.
No, I want it like
Yeah,
I want abundance.
You want
Lord
abundance?
said,
You ain't never
give us
you ain't never going for the
abundance.
minute.
I want abundance.
All right then. Okay, that's
Well,
okay.
the good news, nothing can separate us from the love of Christ.
And I need that love.
Yes.
Oh Lord, that's a good one. All right, y'all. I guess I'll go ahead and give mine.
You'll give Bella a chance before you get yours.
Oh yeah, I
'Cause
have
you-
calmed
you're
down.
last.
I'm good
She
now.
calmed down.
Okay, come on, Bella.
My come clean is sometimes I struggle setting boundaries.
Mm.
There are certain times where I'm really good at setting boundaries, but with people who are super close to me, I struggle a lot more. When there's people who aren't as close to me or people who I feel have wronged me in some sense, I clean boundary. You don't cross this line. But when it's with my close family, it's harder for me to set those boundaries because I'm
love
afraid,
and respect
yeah. I'm afraid of upsetting them in some way, which is ridiculous.
Yes.
Every single time I've set a boundary, it has been met with love and respect. So I just need to get better at understanding that it's okay.
You know, Brother Carter's in his 60s. He's just getting comfortable with that same struggle you had. So,
well, I can tell you, I can tell you,
you never had that problem.
I can tell you, he don't have that problem no more because he will get you together these days.
That's good.
That's really good. Yes, I've never struggled with that. Well, actually, I have, Lawrence. I struggled with it in a different way because I wanted people to like me. So then,
no, you really didn't struggle because you told your daddy as a little bitty kid, so you chose not to tell other folks for some reason.
Okay,
you stood up against your own daddy, then you didn't have a problem doing it.
I guess you're right. Thank you, baby. thank you, baby. And I love my daddy too. Well, my come clean is it's kind of along the line what Bella said about setting boundaries. I think mine is more so not feeling guilty about when I make a decision to not do something. Don't try to overthink it, overtalk it, or justify it. It is what it is. And so I made a decision to not do something this week. And initially I was going through this thing in my head. Well, is it right? What are they going to think? How are you going to, and it just hit me. The Lord hit me. Well, what are you going to bring when you get there? Are you going to have a good attitude? Are you going to have a attitude of I'm here, but I really don't want to be here? And I just had to check myself. And so I think for me to come clean is making my decision.
Making your mind up. It's like getting dressed to come to work in the morning and you have 16 outfits sitting there.
I didn't have that. I don't have that problem.
I'm just saying.
It's so petty.
That's an example.
Yes, because that used to be me.
Yeah. No, I ain't talking about. We all struggle with that.
I get dressed from the waist up.
The waist up for real?
Because I'm at my desk.
Oh, and all you do is put clothes on here. You totally professional here. If you have to stand up, you're in trouble.
Don't have me stand up. Not at all. I said I'm up here. That's it. Or throw a shirt on, put a cardigan on, and be like, yeah, of course.
No. And it's funny. I tell clients, hey, now if I stand up, you might see some mom yoga paint.
Yeah, but
in my defense, I used to do, especially during the pandemic, I would do walk and talks in the park with clients. And then I would also be sitting at my desk virtually. I need to be able to, sports bra on, polo on. Literally, I can go from the desk to the park and back to the desk.
That's a shame. The pandemic messed all these.
Oh man, it did.
I don't know how.
He created work from home. So you better stop it.
Yeah.
Because God is good.
But
that's a blessing.
That's a blessing. But you know what?
What y'all gonna do when they get flipped back around?
Well, I'm gonna say this here. I think it also is a blessing for those that that are not so caught up into that bubble, that still have a social life outside of it. But those people that are naturally, I hate to use the word lazy, but those people that like to just kind of use excuses of why they can or don't want to do something, I don't think it's healthy for them, because all they want to do is just sit. They don't even
isolate.
Right. That's the word. They don't even want to comb their hair. You know, it's not good. So I
will say, getting up, wash your face, and I tell clients, dress up to feel it.
Yes.
Especially during the lockdown, dress up to feel it. Get up, put some clothes on.
Yes.
Don't just stay full body in your pajamas, in a bonnet, or get up, get yourself together.
Like, I see people don't even turn the camera on. That shouldn't be allowed. It would not be allowed in my atmosphere.
You know, one of the things that even before I got my office, I was working out from home. And I literally would get up in the morning and get fully dressed as if I was walking into corporate, because it was that mindset that I had to have, because if I'm half doing it, I'm half doing it. So I get what you're saying about the because you had your face beat. You had all that together.
Because all you see is from here to here.
And I think that's good, because you made an effort. But those that won't even do that, I think it's something much deeper. We have a therapist in here. What is that called? Or what would that be besides laziness?
Gosh, honestly, I think it's just an effect of the pandemic or not feeling like you're being held accountable. Honestly, like I said, the decision to dress, like for me personally, the decision to dress like that was for versatile appointments.
Yes.
But honestly, for the whole time, my husband and I would get up and fully get dressed. Our kids would get up, fully get dressed, even though we weren't going anywhere. Nobody in, nobody out. Still got up and fully got dressed. And it makes it speaks to their mental health, where they are. Like, are you battling with depression, with the isolation, being in the house, not having to get up and go anywhere? That makes a huge difference in, how that person is mentally and emotionally. So now I truly recommend, like, the fact that you even if this is all they see, get up and present yourself.
Now, growing up in Big Mama and them house, you had to get up, put your clothes on, get yourself together, make that bed up and all of that. So we need to get back to that standard, but we're going to turn to Erin right now, because I know she got some come cleans out there in the comment sections out there.
Yeah, we got a couple of comments. We have Abraham James. He said, my come clean will be not to stick to the small thing in life. I think maybe he might be meaning more of like getting stuck on the small things, like not stewing and dwelling on it. That's really good.
That's real good.
And then I felt really bad. So I want to give Terry Alexander an apology, because he said this in reference to the riddle. He's like, please let me try for once. You guys always let me doubt my brain. So I felt really bad. So I do want to apologize for that. Sorry, Terry.
Okay, it is time for the tea in the street. We got some too. Y'all ready?
We bring you the hottest topics and break down the drama.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
All right, Bella, do you want to go ahead and take us in with Tea in the Streets?
Of course I can. So Tea in the Streets, if you don't know, is a time where we take a look at what's going on the internet, what people are talking about, and maybe sometimes something a little controversial.
Yeah.
You know, Miss Carter loves to get into it.
All righty then, let's hear it.
Messy.
Just a little.
Just a little.
I think I was pretty good this time. Y'all gonna see?
All righty, let's
Let's
get into the
go.
first one.
Week on Tea in the Streets, we're taking a look at one little girl's outlook on life.
A South Carolina mom by the name of Brandy recently took her 2-year-old daughter, Sophia, to Target to pick out a special gift as a prize for a whole month of being a good girl. Sophia chose a lovely doll. Cashier asked if Sophia was going to a birthday party, possibly. Sophia and her mother both stared at her blankly, so the cashier pointed at the doll she was holding and asked if she picked it out possibly for a friend. And Mom Brandy explained to the cashier that the doll was a gift for Sophia and not for a friend at a birthday party or anything like that. The cashier looked puzzled, slightly confused, and asked Sophia, "Are you sure this is the doll you want, honey?" Well, little Sophia immediately responded, "Yes, please." And when the cashier apparently said, "But she doesn't look like you. We have lots of other dolls that look more like you." "Yes, she does," Sophia says. "She's a doctor, like I'm a doctor, and I'm a nice girl, and she's a nice girl." Mom Brandy stated, "This really confirmed my belief that we aren't really born with the idea of us being totally different." It says a lot. At the end of the day, good outshines the negativity.
What are your thoughts? Let us know what you think in the comments below.
Do you love that? I saw that and I just thought about, it's so much negativity out there, so much division. And when I saw that, I'm like, it's more of us that way than not. And I wanted us to have on the Love and Victory show this morning, have a little conversation about what we're putting into children and what we're putting out there in the community for separating one another based off of the race. So I'm gonna, I see you ready to go for it. Go.
So, excuse me, CarterCrew and Carter family. It's okay to even judge my husband and me for this. So, while we are Black people, our children are Black children.
Right.
I don't know if our kids know that they're Black. And hear me out. Hear me out before you judge. I heard a Morgan Freeman a snippet of an interview. You know, when they post these shorts online, you don't hear the whole thing. But Morgan Freeman was talking to someone, I think this was like back in the 80s. And this guy asks him, Mr. Freeman, how do we get rid of racism? He simply, plainly said, stop talking about it. And at first I'm like, hold up, you're supposed to be one of us, a part of the struggle. But in reality, honestly, if we stop talking about it, it can make a world of difference. My kids talk about the pandemic. My older two were born, in the house, isolated during the pandemic. They didn't see family often. Maybe it was like on video chat or something, but they didn't see family. The people they saw were our neighbors who are all white. Mr. So-and-so, my son would say, hey, play basketball with me. Mr. So-and-so would come play basketball. Mr. So-and-so, come play soccer with me. Mr. So-and-so would come play soccer. Mr. So-and-so, come play baseball. These 50, 60-something-year-old, maybe 70-year-old men, white men, would come and play with my son, play sports. They didn't care that he was the little Black boy on the street. They came and played with him. My kids are having a different experience. My mom talks about like the racism she experienced in her hometown, like in Northeast Texas.
Right.
My dad and my grandfather even, my paternal grandfather went to one of the first desegregated schools in his hometown in Northeast Texas. And he remembers hearing, excuse my language, I'll just say N-word.
Yeah.
N-word, you get off this bus, we'll kill you. And he's sharing this story with me for like a class project. I'm like, oh my gosh. So of course, what they taught me and, my siblings was quite different. Well, not fully different, but it came from a different place.
They taught you their experience.
Taught us their experiences. And my dad, awesome. He told me, Aneika, you're going to Baylor University, a predominantly white institution. I need you to know if you have a white male, white female, Hispanic male, Hispanic female, Middle Eastern, Chinese or Asian, and Black. Out of those 10 individuals, your A will be seen as the lowest A because you are a Black female. And I need to prepare you for that. So, it's not that you didn't do well. You did do well. I need you to be proud of yourself, even if certain individuals don't show that they're proud of you or don't show that, even though you made an A and nobody else made an A, your A matters. So he prepared me for that going into this university. Fast forward, I have kids. My husband and I both went to private universities. We didn't have doesn't mean we didn't experience racism. However, I can attest there was a white woman in the financial aid office from the day she met me to the day my student loans were at zero balance. She called. She doesn't call everybody. She said, "Hey, you at your desk? You at your computer?" No. Let me pull in the parking lot. She said, "Check your email." She wanted to hear my expression when she told me, "Hey, your loan balance is at zero." She cared enough. And this was a white woman. This was not in racist Waco.
Yeah.
This was not a black woman. So I will say my husband and I have been very blessed in our experiences to not have all the same experiences with people of other races that maybe our parents did. And so when it comes to, we want to teach our kids about Black history and all the important, amazing things that Black people have done. We also want them to know your friends can be your friend. Like when I tell them, "Hey, describe this or describe that person," I don't want you to have to always say, "Well, it's my white friend. Boy." No. Tell me about the boy. What does his hair look like? What was he wearing? What was the little girl? Tell me that. Not just being able to only identify by race.
I love that.
It's a little different. I don't know.
No, well, I think that however we get to the place of seeing people for who they are and how we teach, I think that's the beautiful thing. I think the problem comes in when you only see a person based off of their skin color. You know, for me, and that's why this stood out to me. That baby, she didn't know. She didn't care. That it's a testament to her parents. Because her parents taught her to just love and people, just people. You know, I don't know whether she loves or not, but she has a very kind heart. So I think if we just kind of pull back, especially now because everything is so toxic, so inflamed and divided by race, we got to be careful that we don't allow the enemy to pull us into that, because all that's doing is taking us backwards. And at the same time, I'm not saying that it's not, like you said, it's real. It's a real thing that's happening in a lot of different areas, even straight down to really trying the government really cutting off all of these jobs. You know, we know that that's being that's a division and a cut down for race thing. But I do think that we have a responsibility as individuals, human beings, to look beyond that. So for me, Sharena, you have anything to add to that?
I was just gonna say, I love the response of her mom,
Yes.
and then the response of the daughter, because you know, sometimes even with the cashier,
yes,
she tried to push her ideology based on probably her
own experience.
Like,
Yes.
oh, you only need to get a doll that
looks like you.
You know,
Yes.
And then she was just like, "Oh, well, she does.
She does.
She does.
She literally
does
did
look
not
like
see
me."
what you're talking about. Yeah.
But it was from the cashier's stance or point of stance. It's just like, oh, it's maybe the ideology of like, why do you have a white doll? That doll doesn't look like you from her experiences.
Yes.
So it's just like, I think that's where the seeds are planted.
Yes.
And then it gets taken further and further, because now it's just like, oh, well, what, she doesn't look like me. Why doesn't she look like me?
That's when it all comes. Yes.
Start happening. But like, I just love the response of the little girl and the mom. It's amazing.
I love it. Brother Carter, you have anything to add?
No, y'all did
Bella?
a good job.
All right, Bella.
I just think it was very interesting that the cashier saw such an issue with this girl buying a doll like that. Like, she saw it, was like, that's weird, that's odd, and I have to say something about it. Why did she have to say something? She could have never said anything. And if in her mind she thought it was for a birthday party, she didn't have to ask. Why did she thought that it was so odd that a white girl would be buying a black doll that she had to say something about it, which is so crazy, because there are plenty of black girls who are buying white dolls because those are the only dolls.
But you don't know the experience she had. Though.
Yeah.
She may have picked up a white doll once in her life.
And somebody
was horribly ridiculed for doing so.
I want to know why she saw such a problem with it.
Yes.
She had to say something. I want to know what prompted her to do that.
And I think the good thing about this video, it really, I hope that it makes us think about how we react to things and to people, and just kind of pull back a little bit and don't inject so much of your, not saying that your feelings are not valid, but don't inject it so much on other people. Okay, Aaron, go ahead.
Oh no, I was trying to work in the background. I was like, we do have another team
I
in the
know. We're
street.
getting ready to go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was ready for it.
But yeah,
Okay.
kind of hand in hand with Black History. We got a little bit coming up as well. So these go hand in hand.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Hot, and we've got more. We're taking a step back into history.
Did you know that Galveston, Texas was home to the very first high school for African Americans in the entire state? In 1885, Central High School opened its doors inside a small rented frame building near Avenue L and 16th Street. Just a few years later, in 1893, famed Galveston architect Nicholas Clayton designed a beautiful two-story brick building on Avenue M, giving students a proper space to learn and grow. Today, it lives on as the old Central Cultural Center, a proud reminder of the determination, resilience, and commitment to education that shaped generations in Galveston and across Texas.
What are your thoughts? Let us know anything in the comments below.
Well, I can't wait. Okay. So, yeah, I know we are a product. Brother Carter and I are a product of Galveston, Texas. And so when I saw this, I was so excited. And I was like, okay, Aaron, we got to put it up. So then my brain started going, oh, I got to call. I need to call. No, she's still working on it and doing the whole work. And I'm like, oh, I got to call my father. I got to call Lawrence and see if he has some pictures. I got to call my father-in-law and my uncle and see if they got some pictures. Mm-hmm. Nobody can pull it up and get that to me overnight, like right now.
Yeah.
And
I was like, wow, you wait till the day to ask for that?
I was just so excited because Central went through several different changes there. So Central was the first African American school, and then, but when we came up, we went through Ball High, and then. But we also had Central Middle School
ever, or just in Texas first.
First, I think it was the first in Texas. Yes. And we went through Central Middle School, and so then it went on to the Culture Center. So I was just really proud when I seen something about us out there. It's always so much negative, but I was just so proud. And of course, your uncle played. He went on. We had some great talent that came out of. Galveston, you know. Did y'all know Barry White came out of Galveston too?
No.
Yes. And then of course we won't even go into the sports, and we won't even go into the
a lot of good talent came out.
A lot of good talent, a lot of
went through Central.
Went through Central. So
by way of Central. That's good news. That's good news. Congratulations to all of my brothers, my uncles, and my daddy, and my daddy's brothers and sister and mama. Everybody went to Central.
Yes. I want to give a special shout out this morning to my Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben, if you're listening, thank you. He was even almost willing to get up in the attic and go get some pictures. And I said, no, don't do it.
I got into an argument with a guy I used to play dominoes. We used to go to this shack and play dominoes all the time. And we were in there playing dominoes. Of course, we got our little nip going on.
I was waiting.
Yeah, and
that nip was coming in.
One of the brothers was bringing up something at Grambling. I said, well, you heard of my Uncle Ben? I'm like, I don't know about no damn Uncle Ben. I say, Uncle Ben was a bad man. Come out of there. He went to Grambling. He was a running back over there. Don't nobody know no Uncle Ben.
Well,
we had a good
that's
time.
All right, though. We love you, Uncle Ben, and to my father-in-law. I know you guys are listening.
Uncle Ben could have been. Uncle Ben actually was Jim Brown before Jim Brown.
Was Jim Brown, yes. All right. We're going to move it on.
Shout out to Uncle Ben. Shout out to my daddy also out there. Oh, he ain't listening right now. He on the highway today.
Oh, he on the highway?
Yeah, he on the highway.
Oh, okay then. Well, good morning. On the highway. All right then.
Shout out to all of those, though, that are on the show today, that are listening on the show today, that went through the Central High School, the Bearcats. We want to shout out to all of you all out there.
Amazing.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
I said, I'm not even from Texas, and I was like,
but you know what?
You
know, she mentioned her granddaddy went to one of the first.
I don't know the name. It's up near in the Tyler area. I don't know the name of the school.
Yes.
My daddy might tell me later.
Yeah. Make sure you put it in the comment. Let us know where
I'll
it is.
put it in the comment.
Okay, then Aaron, you had something you want to say?
I'm just very curious because I'm looking at the comments. Just like, a lot of people is like, oh yeah, definitely, right?
Yeah.
But there's just another subscriber who says, "Hi, Mom. I love you."
Hey, Angel.
Hi, honey.
I love
Listen,
you.
it's one of my kids. If that's a SpongeBob thing, that's Patrick. I said it got to be one of my kids. I was just like,
that just another subscriber. That's my daughter, Angel. Yes.
Like, is either one? Because I was like, my kids are obsessed with SpongeBob.
They are. Well, maybe it's your. Let's see. Is it my child or
is it my child?
Who are you?
Whose child is it?
I say it's Angel.
Just another subscriber. Reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself.
Who's your mama? Who's your mama?
Who's your mama?
We're going to keep this rolling. Please say who you are, because I think I'm taking dibs. It's my baby.
Well, that'll be so nice. And then if it's not my
both
child,
of y'all's
I'm
baby.
going to get them the business when I get home. Because I said, at least it was just like my youngest daughter, Leanna, was like, oh, Mom, it's at 8 o'clock. I said, and I will get up for you.
Yeah, they don't get it, huh?
You better get up.
Okay, then get it. All right.
Got your mom on national TV. Y'all not on.
It's millions and billions.
Millions.
What is this I'm hearing? Oh, we got it. Oh, okay. They think they're trying to make me hurry up and trying to go great. All right, then. Oh, you know what? They're gonna push you around here. Okay.
I don't wanna cross the line, baby. Don't waste my time. Temperature is high. Need you to relieve my mind. Speak to me, no words. Touch me if you wanna say anything. Just take this pain away. Feel it all in my body. Tired of feeling sorry for something I cannot change. Yeah, need something in return for all these lessons learned. Hoping just gon' bring more pain. Do you mind if I make it up to myself just this time? Get in line or you're gonna find yourself left, right or wrong. I'ma ride by my side till my last breath. Do you mind if I make it up to myself? I need me to. I got standards, can't let go my standards. This time around, you better hold me down. I got standards, and I won't lay down my standards just to be involved. I can't let my crown fall. Think about it all the time. Does it ever cross your mind? Good love ain't really hard to find. You just gotta look inside, yeah. Can't get sidetracked with broken promises. This time when I put me first, I will not regret it. Feel it all in my body. Tired of feeling sorry for something I cannot change, yeah. Need something in return for all these lessons learned. Hoping just gon' bring more pain. Do you mind if I make it up to myself just this time? Get in line or you're gonna find yourself
the Lord's got plan for us. No, sir. So stop your moaning, quit your groaning. Throw away your handkerchief and put your hand in and follow where he leads. The good Lord walking with you. Walking with you. The good Lord's talking with you. Talking with you. He's singing with you. And he's shouting with you. Shouting with you.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rate you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now. 800-456-5371. 800-456-5371. 800-456-5371. That's 800-456-5371.
The Love and Victory Show with Val is always ready for something new. Check out our revamped website. We keep things fresh at the Love and Victory Show with Val. Check out these updates. On the LV with Val app, you can listen to great music, see our upcoming shows, and tune into some of our previous ones. Check out LV with Val On Demand. LV with Val On Demand brings you the full conversation all the way from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. This pulls all of our conversations from the time we get on all the way up to the end of our show. Just like our previous episodes, you can also heart your favorite conversations and see them under the favorites. If you haven't gotten the update already, try logging out and logging back in. If that doesn't work, re-download the app. Check out the latest conversations, listen to awesome music, and learn more about us. You can check out all our conversations and more on our website. See what our listeners have to say. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, reach out to us. On our website, don't miss out on our newsletter. We like to talk about what's going on, highlight some of our favorite conversations from the previous month, and share what's coming up as well. And lastly, when you click highlights or live episodes at the top, you'll get instant access to all of our conversations. Every conversation is important, and we don't want you to miss a thing. The Love and Victory Show with Val is growing every day. Thank you for being a part of our CarterCrew community. If you like what we do, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on everything we do.
Welcome to the Love and Victory Show with Val, where we will bring you candid conversation. In each conversation, we will talk about real life ups and downs while tackling unresolved matters. We will also unmask issues and truly speak straightforward and candid about our needs and brokenness, while allowing ourselves to exhale so that we can become victorious. This is a place where you can be open to the possibilities of living life in abundance while gaining tools to become bold and complete. So let's get to it.
We have amazing guests each week, and today is no exception. Join us as we change lives one conversation at a time. You know what to do. Now let's get to it. understand. Okay. I hope y'all enjoyed that. As you can see, we're always trying to keep things new, fresh, and we want to keep you guys up to date with what's happening with the Love and Victory Show with Val. It's never a dull moment over here. We continue to grow, and we continue to hit the subscribers, share us, hit that like button. This morning, I was intending to do something a little different. I was going to ask you guys to come in and say where you are listening or tuning in from. So if you could just put a little comment in here and let us know where you're at. And again, I just found out it wasn't one of mine.
City, state, or country.
Yes, it was.
It was my baby.
Baby.
Thank you for tuning in. I know you sleep.
She can't hear you. You're so far away from the mic.
I said thank you for tuning in. I love you, baby.
Yeah, Mama love you. And mine's, if you're out there.
You've been warned.
You've been warned. Yes, you've been warned.
Sharena, who's the boss of your house? You or your daughter?
They think they my mamas. They do. Like, so my oldest, she tracks me on like Life 360, and she'd be like, she'll text me and be like, slow down, stop speeding.
Oh, wow.
I'll be like, mind your business and stop watching me.
Oh, baby, let me let you know. My child said, I got another one that came in. The firstborn said, Mama, we will not leave you hanging. Good morning, Lanita. How you doing, baby?
Come on, Lanita. You better come through for your mama.
Yeah, go, baby. It was a whole battle going on. I'm sticking my whole chest out.
That's my daughter.
Yeah. I want to say I also track my mom on Life 360. I'm the whole reason we have it in my house. No, because I was like, we're gonna get Life 360 so you can see where I am. So if I get kidnapped, you can find me. She never looks.
Oh,
I never look.
She never looks
because my daughter's always home too.
Oh, well,
I'll be little stalkers. That's crazy.
I
look at her. I'm like, what are you doing? Why were you gone for so long?
Oh.
You've been here for 3 hours. And she's like, it's church.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get this show going. I'm excited about this.
I must have that on my phone too.
No, you have what we have is you have an iPhone.
Find my friend.
Yeah, so we have Find My.
You just got to share your location.
Yeah, we have
it's a must.
Oh, we have that.
Whenever there's a female showing too many teeth in my face, she calls.
Oh,
she's on her job. She's on her job.
I say, how in the hell she do this all the time?
I think she's got a listening.
She got eyes everywhere.
She got eyes everywhere.
Device in your phone.
They better get back.
Don't you know who she served? The Holy Spirit done told
she
her.
might be watching.
Call your husband.
It's called discernment.
Hey, baby, why she got 99 teeth around you? Ring.
I told this lady when I was riding the bus back in the day. I said, you smiling a little bit too much right now. That phone finna ring in a minute. Sure enough.
and it's nothing planned. I have no idea. I don't even know. Well, it's discernment.
It is.
Get away from him.
Go on back up.
Back up.
And
take them teeth and go on somewhere else with them.
50 feet.
We're going to get this
We need
conversation.
social distances.
Yeah, that was before the pandemic. We still need it now.
I guess that's when love speaks louder.
Hey, baby. And we getting ready to have this conversation. Baby, what's the title? When love speaks louder. Huh? You hear me?
That's what you said, huh?
That's what I said.
That's what's on the paper, huh?
And that's what I said. I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
Right. Let's do it.
But we just go ahead and do it. That's the title, and we're going to get that acronym. Who's bringing the acronym in? We don't even need to introduce these ladies. They've already done it for themselves. So let's go with the acronym.
Sister Black, Sister Pruitt. All right.
Brother Carter.
Oh, but I thought you had a question for him about the nip.
Oh,
yeah.
Because I got.
Yeah, she can. She can say whatever.
Is this nip?
That looked like
that
a
looked
nip
like
to
a
me.
nip to me. I had to get a nip during the break
because you wanted to know what a nip was.
I needed to know what a nip was.
Okay,
so I learned today.
You learned today.
I learned today.
That was the first time she ever had a nip.
Well,
don't tell that lie.
Oh Lord!
Let's get into the acronym, though.
I think y'all
Someone
might
is
come
pumping
to the Love
laughing
and Victory
now.
show with Val.
Don't get it twisted because we brothers, sisters, this and that don't mean we don't get a little nippy.
Now, what did I tell you? Mark
know.
told me before.
Say it.
Hold
Go
up,
ahead and say it. Go
this
ahead.
thing-
So it's on, baby. You
Mine
keeping
ain't
everybody.
working.
Yes, it is, baby. We hear you loud and clear.
Turn it up a little bit.
Oh, baby.
My trainer, I don't know if he's on here. If he's not, I'm gonna send him the link to watch it later. But he said, "We Christians, y'all Christians,
What he said?
Y'all
Christians need a little raunch sometimes.
Yeah.
I said, Mark, he said, just drop my plug.
It's just a little ratchet in you, huh?
Well, you know what? See, first of all, I think people that have sometimes you can be too holy.
Oh yeah.
And you're
People
no
wonderful.
good for anybody else.
Oh, yes.
And I think it's so good when people just first of all, if it's in you, he's in you. But you can just be yourself. That's why so many people run.
Yeah.
You know, you don't realize
that's a whole nother subject.
But I'm gonna still say it. We have to stop this fakery because all you're doing is causing people to go the opposite direction of God. Be yourself and let God fix whatever needs to be fixed, and stop passing judgment because you're raggedy anyway.
That part.
We don't serve a stuck up or stiff guy.
Say it again.
That part.
We don't serve.
We don't serve a stuck up and stiff guy.
Come on now, because they ain't have no more. They ain't have no more wine at the wedding. He said the party ain't stopping.
Hey.
Okay then. So we're gonna keep it moving. Don't play with me.
Yeah, I think it's time for the acronym.
Okay, let's go.
Aaron comes up and starts saying it anyway.
Another tantrum. Yeah.
Alrighty. So today's acronym is POWER. We have P for pursue, to find or employ measures to acquire or accomplish. And O for obdurate. I hope I said that right. Obdurate. To be resistant to persuasion or softening influence.
Okay.
And W for withstand, to stand against and oppose with firm determination. And we have E for embark, to make a start. And we have R for reinforce, strengthening by additional assistance, material, and support.
Okay.
Power.
Okay. So
when love screams louder, you gotta have power. Wait a minute.
No.
What's the name of
When love speaks louder.
When love speaks louder.
When love speaks louder.
That's the title of the show.
That's the title of the show.
So
don't worry about it. We're gonna get you there.
All right.
We're gonna get you there.
Help me understand.
I got your back. So before I go into getting you there, I'm gonna go over to these two highly qualified ladies. When y'all saw that title, what spoke to you? I'm gonna start with you, Aneika.
She learned today.
I learned today.
So I will honestly say relationships. However, I don't want to have it misconstrued and think that I'm only talking about romantic relationships. While it is encompassing, talking about all relationships, whether it's romantic, platonic, parent-child, sibling, just relationship.
Co-working.
Sure. Co-working. So long as they're not grinning in your face. Co-working.
Show too many teeth. There you go. Finding 50 feet.
Said partial.
Hey. Okay. All right, Sharena, what did you think when you
love in action?
Oh.
Like, don't talk about it, be about it.
Oh.
All right.
Like, don't just say the words. I need to see the action behind it.
You know
what?
Because
love is an action.
I really am so
over. It is a verb.
I don't like people just always saying it. Show it.
Show me.
You know, be quiet.
Is it what they used to say, put up or shut up?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Okay, then. Well, Brother Carter,
I don't know. Tell me. You came up with the title. What does all that, what does when love speak louder?
Brother Carter.
You said you was going to help me understand.
But when you saw the title, I didn't just tell me what came to your mind. Then I'm going to help you understand what the plan was.
You know, I always associate things to songs.
Okay, well, let me hear it.
Yeah.
And when I seen that, I heard Rufus and Shaka Khan saying, when love called, you better answer.
I don't know. I've never heard that. How did that sound? How did it go?
You don't know?
Yeah, give me a little bit so I can get.
Love call. You better answer. You better answer.
Okay.
Don't let it slip away.
You better sing.
You know the song.
Okay, I just needed to hear you say it because you wasn't letting it slip away through
Don't
your.
let it slip away. Yeah.
Okay, then. All right, then.
That's what I thought about.
That's what you thought about. Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of times there are some people, and depending on the state that you're in, when love calls, sometimes people don't feel worthy. Or they feel like, well, it can't be for me because what's wrong? Why are they interested in me? I feel something for that person, but that person may not feel it for me. So I kind of thought about it a lot of different ways when Aaron and I were coming up with the titles. And then I thought of you two. So one of the things that we're deciding to do when we're coming up with our titles is our people, to make sure that our people can really bring the conversation from a pure and natural place.
Match it up to the people you have on the show.
Yes. And so we felt like you two have a way with showing your heart for people. And I think it would match up with me and Lawrence, Brother Carter, very well. So I wanted to talk about it. Yeah. So let's get to it. So I'm going to ask this question and we're going to go with the conversation. How do you receive love? Where would you even start? And where would you even start? So how do you receive it when people give it to you, or when you see it, or when you think you see it? And then where would you start walking through? Okay, that's love. They love me. Now, what do I do with that? And I'll start with you, Aneika.
I will say, depending on where you are in life, I'll take my marriage, for example. When we were friends, love looked a little different. I might have gotten a gift or a sweet message or intentional acts of, hey, I want you to know I see you. I want you to know I care about you. And the random, I love you, or hey, friend, I really love you. Because, he was my friend first. And then we fast forward to dating. Yeah, I might have gotten more gifts, intentional dates, very specific things. Like he put thought into what he was doing. Got married, much of the same. But when those kids came along, my love language shifted. It shifted drastically. Like, the gift is beautiful. And can you wash some bottles?
Can you take your children?
You change a diaper? Like, can you do, act of service. And that's one thing I tell people. They'll say, oh, my love language is this. Yeah, it might have been when y'all started dating. Yeah. I always tell couples, or just individuals in general, when a different stage or phase of life happens, take that quiz over again. You never know what your answers will be. You may think, or in the past, it might have been, oh, I like quality time and receiving gifts. For some people, no, I need my quality time to myself. Yes. Give me that, and maybe go wash the dishes or go do this, go do that. I, in couple sessions, will talk about my, dishwasher scenario. I'll say there's no need in like being upset with your partner or your spouse about areas in which they lack. Don't expect them to do things in the area where they lack. Play up their strengths. So if I maybe like the way I load the dishwasher and I can't stand how he does it, then I'll do the loving act of loading the dishwasher. If you do a great job of taking the stuff out and putting it where I want it, you do that loving act. So guess what happens when I come in the kitchen and that dishwasher is unloaded? I feel loved because, you thought enough of all that I got to do today. And you thought about the fact that I like the way I load the dishwasher. And you took the step to unload so that I could do the next step of loading. Or you took the step of, I tell him I really appreciate with kid number 2, again during the pandemic. I didn't change a single morning diaper that entire first year of that baby's life. Oh, wow. He took the step to get up and change the baby's diaper, give me a chance to go to the restroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, sit down, and then nurse the baby. Like, I had moments, and it wasn't a long time. How long does it really take to go pee? Wash your hands, brush your teeth. But he took the step to say, let me get the baby up. I heard her crying. It's not silent on my side of the bed. Let me get up. Let me change her diaper. Get her prepared so you can do something to get yourself together, because that's an act I can't do for you. Let me do that. Let me show you love with my act.
Beautiful.
That's
good.
That's beautiful.
That is good. I think that I heard you say something, and then I'm going to come to you, Sharena. You said that it shifts, as life changes and different events happen in your life, your love language change. Mine's change. Before, I used to be a person that wanted to hear you tell me you love me or you appreciate me. No, the woman that I am today, I want you to show me. And that's in everything. I don't really necessarily need someone to tell me, oh, you're a good person. Oh, you're a nice person. Oh, I like when you just, oh, I love you. Show me. So my love language has changed through action. Sharena, what about you?
I would first say that for me, it was difficult to receive love.
Oh, okay.
It was hard because just growing up, a lot of times love was conditional. It was like, what can you do for me in order to get an I love you, right? So for me, when people would tell me they love me or be like, oh, Sharena, I love you. In the back of my mind, I'm like, what do you want? There's something you want from me.
But why was that?
just the way I grew up,
Yes.
it was just conditional. Like you had to earn an I love you. So it was just like, so it was hard. Like it came with stipulations. Maybe I wasn't good enough. Maybe I didn't meet this certain standard. So it wasn't told to me often. And then the action of it, I didn't feel that support where like a love in action. So I didn't know it. So I had that like spirit of rejection and abandonment. So it was hard for me to receive love. So when the Lord is so good, he puts people around you. So I was just always offended, always like defensive, always, you know, like, skeptic. Like, oh, you don't love me. There's something you want from me. And there was the people around me, friends around me that loved me through that. And I had never experienced that because some people would just be like, oh, Sharena's too much. Let me go just move her to the side. She's too much. But they looked past that and still chose to love me with their actions. They still chose to show up for me. They still chose to like pull out what I couldn't even see in me to show me that I can love myself in order to receive love.
Oh my God.
Amen.
You know, and I thank God, but Sharena came in our lives through a very dear friend. And so the first time she came to our home, we were having you know, I'm going there.
Tell it.
We were we were having what were we doing? We were having a bridal shower and we were going around, we were playing this game and we were going around the circle playing this game. And Sharena, if you don't mind, she opened up and I was so at awe that she didn't know me. We didn't know, but she's such a genuine, transparent person that when she opened up about her and who she was, I think everyone in the room instantaneously connected with her in such a unique, special way that I never want to unconnect. If you don't mind, or do you feel comfortable?
Sure.
Share
you know,
what you opened.
It was so you had to tell a truth or like a story, and I was like, ooh.
We had flowers, so we
how
had to
truthful
pass
do I get?
We had to pass this bouquet around, and wherever we had to play music, and whoever the bouquet landed in their hand, it's a truth or dare.
Let me give this disclaimer first. I am delivered.
Yes, she is.
I am a change transfer person.
Hey, she is no longer that person.
I am no longer that person. But the scenario was just about a time where I have grown. Just a previous relationship where this girl offended me, and it was just like a whole scheme plot that I was just like, oh, okay. Mind you, I said I get offended easy. I used to get offended real easily, but it was like, oh, you offended me, and now I'm gonna retaliate because this is what I'm good at. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna change my clothes, put on black hoodie, put on some sweats and stuff, parked a few blocks away.
Yeah, I gotta hear it.
She was ready. Parked a few blocks away and waited for this girl to leave out.
She pointing over here at me.
Not this girl. The other girl.
But I would have been call me now.
This is like over a decade or more ago. Yeah. Okay. So waited for this girl to leave the house, ran up on her and pistol whipped her. And then ran and left. I'm so sorry, Aneika. She was like, I need to keep her close.
I'm telling you.
So, and ran off, dumped my clothes in the dumpster because you can't keep the evidence. Clean my gun, and
you didn't pop her though.
And then somebody was just no. And came back home. They be like, oh my God, so and so got. Like I think they were trying to rob her. She got pistol whipped. I was like, oh my goodness, really? That's crazy. I mean,
well,
maybe
I hope you passed the statute of limitation on this because she might be viewing the show.
Maybe.
Well, I didn't think about that, but no, she good. But let me tell y'all this.
We way past the statute of limitations.
The whole story is not exactly like it, but no, it is. But I just want to say this to you. I fell in love with her because you just had to be in the room to understand. Everybody was giving these little canned. You know, everybody don't know everybody. So you just kind of saying these little cutesy things.
A lot of people will not be that open about who they are, what they've done in life.
Yes.
You know, you are a rare individual.
I mean, I lived through a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only 41, but I've lived through a lot.
But I think and I brought that up to say that act right there.
Yeah.
Let me know that you are a safe person to be around, because I struggle with people that really act like they've never done anything. They've never experienced anything. Their life has always been perfect. And I'm like, okay, you full of shit. Okay,
baby, I was terrible.
I'm sorry for all of you professionals and holy rollers out there. It's just not true. We've all had another life.
Yeah.
We've all overcame something.
Yeah.
But Sharena, what I saw in that moment, I saw a true woman of God that has been delivered.
Yeah.
And that also says, don't take me back.
Yeah.
You know, so I love that about you. And I'm so grateful. And I just had to share that because I know that there's some people that's out there thinking about, it's okay to be you. And it's okay that you've been delivered. And
it's okay about your past too. It's okay of the things that you've done. God, he's no respecter of man.
Yes.
If he saved me, I say that all the time. If he could save me, and I was terrible.
Yes.
Terrible.
That's one of the
now, just because, in the defense of quote unquote holy rollers that you're speaking of.
Okay. Go ahead.
There are people that have evolved, like Sharena has evolved. I have evolved from things I've done in my past.
And so have I.
And therefore, you don't have to just speak of your past all the time because you have a now present and a now future.
Yeah.
And you living in that space where you at now versus the space you was in back then.
And people don't have to keep reminding of that.
Right. And so there are some people that, you know, we call the holy rollies, or somebody that's all Jesus all the time when you talk to them, when you see them. There are people like that. And that doesn't mean that it's only a problem. I'm going to say it like this. It's only a problem when you perceive yourself as being somewhat better than someone else because they don't do what you do. No more.
Well, that's the part that I was really kind of going to, and I appreciate you for cleaning and bringing that out more because.
But it's not, because I don't want you, to sound like it's an attack on somebody that per se not.
That's not what I'm saying. And so if anyone is offended by that, excuse me, I didn't mean to step on your toes. But what I am saying is that it's okay that you are no longer in that place.
Yeah.
But you are the example. You could be that living example to someone that is in a crossroad.
Yes.
And if you are only showing that you're perfect right now and you've never did anything, you're hurting that individual because our deliverance is connected to someone else's next. No, it is. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna kick back a little bit on you. Just hear me out just for a second.
Before you jump in, Brother Carter, let me go ahead and finish off what I was getting ready to say, if you don't mind. Our deliverance, God bringing us out of something, is a direct connection to someone that God is placing in our life in that moment. And so we cannot be so holy that, because what we end up doing is positioning ourselves to actually not fulfill what God has it required us to do because we've placed ourselves here.
Yeah.
If we just, because we're not Jesus, we're not God, we're none of those things. If we just be human and we just allow ourselves to be relatable, and I'm not saying you have to go down, that's not what I'm saying, but allow yourself to be relatable. I think we can do more to help people versus to hurt them.
I think the thing is what you're trying to convey over. Is that when just because you don't do this and do that anymore in your life, don't judge other people that are doing what you once was doing at their same age. And so you have to learn the difference between how they accept people from where they are. That's the biggest issue that you see in the older members in Christ.
Yeah.
That they don't do what they used to do anymore. They've somewhat forgotten. It's all in the past of what they used to do. But when you start walking as though, you see your younger people doing things and judging them for being who they are in their life. That's when it become a critical issue.
Yeah.
Not that you're quote unquote holy and all of this stuff, but it's just the fact that you can't be open enough to accept other people from where they are, like Jesus accept us. And you as the quote unquote holy roly person, he accepted you for who you are or for what you've done in your life also. So
I appreciate that. And I agree with you.
I'm trying to make some sense out of this.
So what I'm hearing is literally the title, Let Love Speak Louder.
Yes.
I can expect my now 15-year-old niece, happy birthday. I can expect her to do 15-year-old things.
Yes. Yeah.
I can expect my soon-to-be 20-year-old niece to do 20-year-old things. I can expect certain immaturity out of them. And I can let love lead how I talk to them, how I redirect them, how I correct them in times. Like, I can't expect them to be
who you are in this stage in your life.
In this place and stage, I have to remember, like, my 5-year-old she learned the word hate, and I think I've heard it now 3 times. One was, Mommy, I hate you. Yesterday was, Daddy, I hate you. And she said it one other time.
Y'all been around too many white people.
You know, might be some validity.
I know we said we're not gonna talk about it. We don't do that in the black household.
Wait. I wish y'all see Aaron's face over here. Aaron's like, oh no. Aaron, you want to jump in that on that? Aaron, get it.
So I don't know if it's fair to say that is a quote unquote white thing.
Yes.
Specifically because in my house when I was growing up, there were maybe 2 things you just could not or should not say ever, right? You could not call someone stupid. Well, actually probably 3 things. The R word. And then you could not say, I hate you. Because the second you said that, it's like, we're going to sit down, we're going to have an intervention. And it's like, no, you don't actually hate me. Maybe you're just actually, so it's like working through, it's like what you're actually feeling.
And she got a very stern, direct,
it was addressed. It was nipped in the butt.
I think
I just never heard.
But I also
Mommy,
don't know.
I hate you, unless it was on TV.
I think what Brother Carter is saying, and I'll do fairness to him, Aaron, and
I didn't stutter what I said.
I know, but I said what I said. Is that in the Black community household, there were certain things you just was not going. You said you was not.
You
did
not ever hear, Mommy, I hate you. No.
So
you didn't even hear a lot of talking back. You didn't even talk back. That part, right? But that's part of the problem.
She understood our assignment.
You may hear that
now
these days.
Yeah.
But in my day,
same for me. No, same for me.
Aaron is let's bring the CarterCrew out here in the comments real quick. For starters, Lanita, she's Mr. Alan Pruitt, Miss Anika's lovely husband, says, "Oh, trust our 5-year-old got corrected real quick when that word came out of her mouth." And apparently, I'm the exception.
I love us, CarterCrew.
But
Bella got to say something.
I wanted to say, when it comes to different cultures and different households, you will see that a lot of times there's a stereotype of the white family being the most lax on their children versus other ethnicities being very stern, very strict. So I think,
respectful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay.
I will go ahead and bring out why you're saying that, because she
come from the blended family.
Yes, go ahead. You want to say?
So, well, I will say I'm very into psychology and true crime, so I study that whenever I can. But you'll see within Asian households, it's
very stereotypical that they want their children to be doctors. They want them to excel in certain music, and they become very strict and overbearing. That's a stereotype. That is not a stereotype that you see very much in the white household. I would say, not that it doesn't exist at all. That's not what I'm saying. But you see those stereotypes. And then in
that freedom of expression.
and then in Muslim households, they're also very strict. You'll see that as well. Hispanic households, you can see they can also be very strict. It just depends on where you are. So as a Colombian and a Black woman, that I've seen both sides of that, both sides of the strictness when it comes to the what's it called? Hispanic culture and the Black culture. It's just something I did not see very much with my white friends. So when it came to a childhood, looking at all of my friends and the way their parents treated them, I saw in different ethnicities, it was very
different.
It was different.
So you see it in our culture, you know, you got mad with your parents, but you didn't outwardly just show that. You didn't get to go to your room and slam your door.
You won't have
You eased it closed, and then you was like, oh, I can't.
You didn't get to just express something out openly, because that been some teeth missing back in my day.
And it was nothing called child abuse, but it was.
Oh, it was definitely child abuse.
It just was not on record.
And so the key word that stand out to me is that we had a certain level of respect.
Or fear.
I think definitely fear. I think it was more fear than anything. And out of the fear came the respect.
I think the intention was respect, but the result was fear.
Oh, that's real good. Okay.
And you know what's funny? I think I probably feared my mom.
Oh, yeah.
Initially. Now I'm like, oh, she at her house. I'm at mine. I'll say what I feel like saying. She'll either drive over here or she won't.
Or she'll get you.
Or she'll get my dad. It was. I think the older I got and I hear stories, I'm like, oh, I might not want to mess with him.
Yeah.
Like you just couldn't have told me. I was like, I heard, your dad's a firecracker. I was like, not my dad.
Not your dad. He was just so
my dad is just calm. They said, with y'all, the kids.
There's another side.
Don't cross him. He got an altar. Don't cross him. I was like, oh, you might be right. All right. You got it, sir. No.
Yeah. And that also, Bella, might play into that boundary thing you were talking about earlier. Not being able to speak up when it comes to your family members, not having those boundaries, because of that certain level of fear, respect and fear that you that you might get from standing up in your own 10 toes, Go ahead, Aaron.
So here's my question. Is it more so like a matter like, because cause I'm hearing a lot of like very in the moment stuff.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's like on the one side, it's like respect for the moment kind of thing. Right. Do you think it's more so like when we're talking about some of this stuff, do you think it's more so that we're noticing tendencies or like calling out like stereotypes, right? Because like on the one hand, we mentioned it's like, I might be the one exception, right? But on the other hand, and even kind of like just the broad umbrella of racism, right? Good or bad stereotypes, right? It's like, there's like the super studious like Asian community and the super outspoken Black community, things like that, right? But then like at what point when we're discussing it, is it more so a matter of like talking about the tendencies and things within that culture? Because we're sitting here and saying like, hey, we're like the holy rollers, the ones who think they're better than thou to the point that they're not relatable. We're sitting there harping on that, right? But on the flip side, we're also almost having the conversation, like it could air into like we're being holier than thou against a particular.
Exactly.
Right. So I want to hear y'all's thoughts on that.
I think that's very good. I think that it does kind of lead into that because again, that's your your experience. That's what you have seen. That's been how you viewed through your lens of something. So for me, when I think of what my child rearing was like, I can only give it based off of my experience and what my friends. So for instance, my going to elementary school through my middle school and up to high school, my experience was different than my husband's experience. My elementary school was a mixture. I had more Caucasian friends and Hispanic friends in my schooling. So I was more accepting. I knew more. It was more relatable. Where my husband's, his rearing in his middle school and all elementary and all of that was more of African Americans, the ones that he
Central High, the first African American Texas school.
Yeah, so that's what he saw. That's what he knew. That's where the house he came from. And even when he went outside of the house, it was still familiar. Okay, so then his experience is going to be based off of what what's familiar to him. Where mine will be based off of what's familiar to me and yours. So I'm going to ask you, Sharena.
Same. I mean, like, I'm with Brother Carter. My high school was like just predominantly Black kids. So like my experiences
But go back further than high school.
Middle school and elementary school.
Okay.
You know, I'm from Connecticut, so it's really small. Like Connecticut can fit inside of Houston. That's how small it is. So so when I all through elementary, middle, high school is predominantly Black. We had white teachers, and then I've experienced racism with white teachers. And it's just like when I went to the military, that was when I was like immersed in different ethnicities. A lot of it was just like, and even with Black people, different cultures. Like I met people from the South, and I was just like, you know, I'm from the East Coast, and I was just like, I don't know what they saying right now. I was like, I just felt so out of the loop, but it was like so intriguing for me to want to learn more. Like if I was closed off and only wanted to stay in my bubble and be like, oh, you're from the East Coast, I'm from the East Coast, let's just stay connected. But I was able to immerse myself and connect with people that had different cultures, different races to learn more. Because I was in a place where I was like, I want to learn because I don't want to be stuck in a bubble.
This is all I know. So this has to be right.
I don't want to put a cap on my experience. So, and then living in different, I lived in Germany, I lived in Italy. So being immersed in those environment, and you know, Germany is predominantly white. So being in that environment, it brought me into a new culture. So it was just like, I wanted to learn and grab hold of it as much as possible.
Did that answer your question, Aaron? How did that help?
But to answer your question, Aaron, I think it is stereotypical as well, you know, because we base that on our lenses, like they all were saying. You can only speak of what you've seen, what you've heard, what you know. And so sometimes, and most of the time, it's a stereotype of way of thinking. It comes off from every angle, every ethnicity. Yeah, that word right there. It comes from all angles, you know, because that's all you know at the moment until you get to a place where you can see more. You know, and so based on when I was saying, you've been around a lot of white people, that's stereotypical thinking, because that's all it's stereotype. But it's also a reality in my mind, because I never seen a kid in a Black home say, I hate you, Mom. I hate you, Dad.
Neither. And I had to make that a teachable moment. But funny thing is, I had to let love speak louder in that moment. And the first thing I said to her when she said it, she's standing on the footboard of our bed. I'm greasing her eczema. I said, hey, I heard what you just said, and I still love you. I wanted to make sure she heard me say, even though you did something, I don't like something that's disrespectful, something that's wrong, I love you first. Then the stern talking to came. I wanted to make that a teachable moment for her to know there are going to be times in life where you're going to do something I don't like, something that's out of line, off color, off brand, disrespectful. And I want you to know I'm always going to love you first. As your mother, I've been with you since conception, since the first puke. Like, I'm not going anywhere.
I love that you pointed that part out, because that's so important, because she's expressing based off of what she heard, her experience, what she's seen, or what she's heard someone else say. You know, so then you took the opportunity in that moment. And we all need to make sure in the moment we are making we're not so much into our own feelings, but we're seeing that person. You took the opportunity to say, I heard what you said, I love you, but that's not okay. I love that.
You took the time to take a deep breath.
Well, and
see, versus when we came up, that was no deep breath.
I would have been beat.
That was a straight reaction.
Ain't no deep breath going up.
And so that's the difference in how we raise our kids. Like, I never would whoop my kids in anger.
No.
I would never. I would always explain to them, "Oh yeah, you finna get it, and this is why."
Mm-hmm.
And then after I calm down and say, "Put your hands on the bed, because we're not finna do all that trying to in a rodeo kind of whooping." And I'm beating myself more than I'm beating on you.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
That part. I was well, I'm glad you used to give conversation first. The old me didn't. I had to change what happened with growth, right? You know, I was just like, oh, you got me messed up. You about to so whoopings in my house used to be called Kunta Kintes.
Look at Aaron like, huh?
Like what?
I've never heard that in my life.
I know, Aaron. So y'all gonna learn something on this
So
show.
it was so bad.
What does that mean?
Like, I know you've seen the movie Roots.
I have not.
Okay, so if you watch the movie Roots, then you'll know what I'm talking about. So
I know what
Kunta
you're
was
saying.
a slave.
Go ahead.
So, anyway, so whoopings in my house used to be called Kunta Kintes, and then like so we would be out in public and my kids and I'd just look at them and I'd be like, oh, okay. Ooh, just wait till we get back home. Oh, you go. They be like, I don't want a Kunta, Mama. Please, I don't want a Kunta. I was like, oh God, I need to do better. So I had to learn to have conversations because I didn't
get that,
have a prerequisite of love before I disciplined, right? Wow. So if I came from a place of like either disrespect, like, oh, you disrespected me, or it was fear. You did something that made me afraid of your safety or of something that I didn't have control over. Right. And I didn't
that fear
come from
turns
a place
into anger.
And that fear turns into anger. And now I'm punishing you from anger. And it's just like the word says, the Lord chastens who he loves. Like he disciplines who he loves. So he disciplines us from a place of love. So I had to learn to discipline from a place of love with that love action first. Like, oh, I love you. And this is like, and then it's where I'm having a conversation of why did you choose to do this? Yep. Where did you come from? What made you make this decision? Like, regardless, I love you regardless, but I'm trying to get a better understanding so that way, if this comes across in the future, we know how to handle it properly.
You know, and we want you not to do this and make these mistakes again.
Yeah.
You know, versus you embarrass me and I'm just going to tie your tail up.
Yeah.
And they don't even understand. They go back and do the same thing again because they never got an understanding of why this was wrong.
I'm going to say this to you guys. You're stepping all over my toes. It's something, because I really, out of my own fear, and again, there was no book or any way to teach about parenting. I just knew that I never wanted my children to experience any resentment of what some of my pains and disappointments were. So when I reacted to things, a lot of times unhealthy, wrong, whatever, it was definitely out of fear.
Yeah.
And so the fear was coming from a protective state. And even to this day, I may react, but I'm more conscious of it because I never want them to fear. I never want them to feel that thing of that pain, that hurt. So I'm glad that you guys are talking about that reaction to something.
And anger, when you talk about anger, please know, anger is a secondary emotion. You just hit the nail on the head. Fear comes first.
Yes.
Concern comes first.
Yes.
Irritability, frustration.
Yes.
Lack of control.
Comes first before anger comes out.
Yes.
And it takes a whole lot of self-control.
Because what happens, and it's good, and I know this, we're way off topic, but
that's love.
That's topic. Even for me, it's like, even when I just imagine being concerned and haven't heard from your child or a loved one. And then when you finally hear their voice, there is so much rage and anger, but the anger is not really anger. It's more like, I can hear your voice, but God dog it, do you know what you did to me? That thing right there would grip me so hard. And then, but thank God that he is really working on me.
Thank God that God is God.
Yes, he's working on me and has worked on me to be conscious of it. Now, and the other side of that, therapist and woman of God and man of God, is how, because I do this other thing. I will then go into this place of, okay, I don't went there. I don't want to talk. Let me get off the phone, because I know that the words that can come out, I can't get them back. So I have this thing now, good or bad, where I need to go. I need to get off the phone. I love you. I got to go.
You need a therapist?
Well, that's why I got free help. Okay. On the Love and Victory show, you got to get it where you get it.
Seriously. But I recommend that. If you can't, first of all, check yourself first. Check your feelings at the door first. Whether you're talking to your child, whether you're talking to your partner, your spouse, whether you're talking to a coworker, a parent.
Yes.
Because we're raising our parents right now.
Yes.
I'm glad y'all said Life 360. I'm putting it on both of their phones. Let me see where y'all at. But literally checking your feelings at the door. Like I mentioned with the daughter, what helped me to say, I love you first. One, I knew the time she was 4? Yeah. She was tired. It was past bedtime. She was hungry. Like, I don't know what was going on that day. I could take a step back and look at the full picture and say, this is not, she's irritable. She's tired. She's hungry. We're just getting in the house. I'm trying to get her out of the tub. It's a lot going on with her. Yeah. And I know we talked earlier about age and
she
stage.
learned this also
She
somewhere.
learned this. I know this is not something that we teach her. Like even when it comes to certain words, my husband and I purposely do not say certain words. And we tell them, if you don't hear us say it, you don't say it. Boy, is that a check for you as a parent. If I'm not doing it, you don't do it. If you can't do it with me sitting there, don't do it. Right. I tell my kids and even nieces and nephews, when I went off to college, if my parents couldn't be sitting there with me while I was doing it, I chose not to do it. Right. My daddy still owes me that 21-year-old drink. He was supposed to come to wake. No, but anyway. Okay. So it makes a difference when you choose to assess the full situation. When you stop, I teach clients the technique, stop, drop, and breathe. Like you used to stop, drop, and roll. Whether it's literally stop, lay down on the ground, lay down on the bed, on the couch, or just in your seat. Or drop your shoulders. If it's somewhere you can't sit, stop, drop your shoulders. Take some slow, deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. And really think about what you're about to say, what you're about to do before you do it.
And that actually has helped me with that. And thank you for the confirmation, because I literally had to get to that place, because I was always this person reacting in the moment. Because again, it was my fear, and it was unlearned behaviors of how to cope. And so thank God is the one that had really helped me. So when I say I don't want to talk or I need to go, I'm actually not just protecting myself, I'm protecting you. And we have to be respectful of individuals when they say not right now.
And it's okay to say that.
Yes.
Right now, I'm not in the space to talk to you about this.
I was just going to say that.
Yes.
I need to go. I love you. And I'm going to go now. Goodbye. And get off the phone or end the conversation or leave. And it's okay to say that.
Yes.
It's
and
okay
that
to
mean
do that.
Don't call back, Angel. Let her call you back.
I was just going to say, just make sure you communicate that. Don't just like, hey, I need to go, or, I need to step away. I love you, because it leaves things uncertain. Because now I'm going to acknowledge that this conversation isn't over, and we're going to reroute
I
to it.
appreciate you saying that, because I always do. I one of the things, and I didn't used to. But I do say, okay, I'm not in a place that I can receive this conversation, or this is not a good time for me, or I have this going on. So I'm going to have to go ahead and have a conversation. We can have this conversation later. So go ahead, Bella.
So I actually just recently did that. So me and my boyfriend, we were talking about something, we were disagreeing on something that was very important to me. And it was kind of late at night. I was tired, and I was like, I can't have this conversation right now. This is going to be an emotionally charged conversation. So either we need to change the subject, or I need to get off the phone. And he was a little confused. He was like, I'm not getting angry. Like, we're not going to argue right now. And I'm like, you're not going to argue.
And that's the thing.
I'm going to argue.
And that's the thing. I love that you brought that part out. I love that you brought that part out, because it's really not about how that person is feeling on that side. It's about you and what you're going to project on that person on the other side. And when you feel that, come on, therapist and woman of God. And
I'm not in a place to listen, to understand and receive. I'm about to give you the business. If we continue this, I'm gonna tear you down. And I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
Sometimes there's another person on the other side that's feeling just like you're feeling.
Yeah.
And when you have two individuals that are seeking to be heard, and you saying, I don't want to talk about it right now because I'm trying to protect my feelings and trying to protect you and how I'm lay down the law on you.
Well, it's not
at the same time that in the other individual can be on the other side saying, well, I need to get this out.
I'm hearing about two different things here.
Okay.
On this end, I'm hearing we're both heated. We both want to get our point across. We both want to be heard. On this end, I'm hearing I want to get my point across, and I'm not upset, but I'm upset by this, and I can't continue this conversation in a healthy way. Oftentimes, communication, people don't realize how you communicate versus how I communicate may be completely different.
Right.
What I saw from couples communicating versus what you saw from couples communicating may look completely different. And I laugh every time because I get almost the exact same stereotypical answer when I ask couples or individuals, hey, tell me about a healthy couple you saw growing up. 9 times out of 10 is big mama, great auntie, uncle, so-and-so, and papa. They did all that dirt. They cut up and they acted a plum fool already.
Now they sitting down on the couch.
That looks real healthy to you.
Now.
No, tell me about a 20-somethings, 30-somethings, 40-somethings couple you saw growing up who weren't beating on each other, who weren't verbally disrespecting and assaulting each other, who were loving and respectful. Tell me about those couples. And there's so few and far between. Individuals, I guess, who are engaged in unhealthy relationships. Very few and far between. Do they have those exposures?
Yeah.
So that's when we talk about.
Because they come from those environments.
Exactly.
Yes.
You do what you're taught. Like you were taught, or you chose to talk. And I'm going to send you to your room before this whooping happening. But let me send you to your room. Let me check myself.
But maybe I wasn't.
But maybe I wasn't.
Because maybe I was like, you finna get your ass whooped right now. And we'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later. So when it comes to like couples having conversations, or heck, even adults and children, sometimes it's okay to create rules of engagement
for you.
So when we talk, so we're not going to talk over each other.
Right.
2, we're going to stick on topic. 3, no tit for tat. Like write these out, put them on the wall, have a set space in your house, whether it's a family forum where everybody's getting together.
Don't be bringing up stuff 6 months ago.
Right. No, we're talking about today. What is this issue? Now, if you got an example of how this has happened from 6 months ago, let's still stick with this topic. Today. We're not going to talk about those other things. No, let's stick with this
when
one topic.
Emotions start flying.
But I think
those rules of engagement are there to help.
I think that the problem comes in is when we want to change how we respond based off of who it is and when it is and what they're talking about. The problem is still the problem of how we're communicating. The person is still the person. And so to protect the person and the person, you need to have boundaries. And we started this thing off with setting boundaries. And so you have to be able to say, okay, we're not getting anywhere. And I think the best thing for us right now is to table this conversation because I can only speak for me. I'm getting to a place that's not healthy for this conversation. So I'm going to go ahead and end this conversation and we can table it and talk later.
And it's funny. My husband's and my mentor couple, they married us. One of the things they taught us early on is it's okay if you have to have the same conversation 1,000 times over. The fact that you're willing to have that same conversation says you're both still in it. Says that it can be fixed. And it's okay. I tell couples, if you decide to table a conversation, give a date and a time that you're coming back and you both need to agree on. Don't just say, no, I'm tabling the conversation, because one that leaves the person almost like you left on unread.
Yes.
So it's like, no. Tell me, okay, if you don't want to talk about it now.
I need therapy now. So I can't go over the same thing over and over.
Self-control.
Yeah, help him out.
And if you like, if it's a couple, especially if y'all married, if divorce is take divorce out of the vocabulary.
It ain't in the vocabulary.
Is out of the vocabulary.
But I can't just have the same conversation again and again. I just don't have that capacity.
Okay, let me ask you something. When you read your Bible, if you take just that page on the left, if you read that page time and time again, I can almost guarantee the headspace you're in today reading it, you're going to get one thing out of it. Read it again next week, you're going to get a little something else out of it. Read it again a month later, you're going to get something else out of it. You can have that conversation again and get a little bit further toward resolution, or a little bit closer to resolution.
Okay.
So it's okay to table it, because it might be,
I never thought about it like that.
It could be finances. It could be friendships. There are a lot of things that affect couples. I just gave y'all 3 F's: family, friend. Anyway, so when you think about it, it's okay to come back to a conversation. You may not resolve it all in one sitting, and that's okay. You can still go on and have your good, merry fun later and still come back to the conversation.
Okay, so you ain't got to be Yeah, and then snapping all that. I just said I need therapy on this. Yeah.
Well, wow.
You ain't got to be high-fiving under the table and all that stuff.
Okay, I need my Sharena to come in. Thank you, Aneika. Sharena, come
I was
on
just
in
going to
here.
say, a lot of the times, I love how you say you can come back to it, because when you step away, I was in this a marriage course that my church offers, and the pastors who were over the marriage course, she said that when they get into they call it intense fellowship. So when they get intense fellowship, so when they get into like disagreements, they take a time. They be like, okay, I'm not in a place where we can discuss this, and they take time to themselves and they step away, because she said something amazing that I take with me now, even in every relationship, friendship, regardless. She said that the Lord put these people in your life to step on landmines that were hidden, right?
I love it.
And they're supposed to step on them landmines, right? Because now you've exposed something that's been hidden, that like that hurt, that disappointment, that anger. Now they've uncovered it, and now it's not their responsibility. It's not their fault, right? It's on you to go to God. Like, why did this hurt me? Why did this offend me? Where is the root of it?
Going there?
Why do I respond in the way that I'm responding? Like, find the root cause of it and go here. Then you could communicate it here.
Oh my God. Girl.
And I was just like, my mind was so blown, and I do it with every relationship, every friendship now. Like, if something bothers me, if I feel something like that disrupts my spirit, I'd be like, oh Lord, what happened? Or what lie am I believing about this person?
Ooh.
That, like, because you jump to conclusions, they may not have what lie am I believing about this person? Because they may not have that intention, right? But something that they said triggered me.
And
why
it may not have anything to do with
it? It had nothing to do with you. So now I can communicate like, hey, when you said this, it triggered me this time. I went to the Lord and he said this, and now I have revelation about it. And then I don't hold you to judgment for something that you said, but you know now that, like, hey, maybe I can come to you in a different way.
I love
That's why
that.
it's so important that we go to the cross every time we have a problem. We got to go this way first, and before we can go this way.
Come on.
Always go up and down first. Start with you and up to God to get the answers to the question, to the problems of life. Then you start communicating it out unto us.
And don't get mad because it was uncovered.
Cross.
Don't get mad because it was blown up, because that's growth happening.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all, baby, what I tell you, God just tears up things in here.
Come on.
When love speaks louder. Did y'all hear? Love spoke louder.
It did.
Louder this morning. We're going to go to some of these comments up here. Oh my God. Thank you, baby. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Come on, what they got for us?
So we got one question. We have Abraham James who said, did you ever feel words were not enough or are not enough?
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
we just said that earlier.
Sometimes words are too much.
Yeah, show me. 100%. Okay, keep going.
And we have Lenita Bennett who came in and said, it's really the new generation. They all try it, lol. Totally agree.
Well, I think the new generation, based off of their social media, based off of TV, based off of how they see people responding to things, and I don't want to really I don't want to come down on them too hard, because it also goes back to the parenting that is happening or not happening, because we've given too much weight, we've allowed them. We say that we want them to be able to speak and communicate on their own, but then what we've done is open up the gates without any rails there. And then when they get all off rail, then we want to pull them back in. But we got to look at ourselves.
Yeah, I would say also that this generation is a generation where their parents are like, it's okay to get therapy. Like, baby, I'm gonna go to therapy. I need to. So it's okay to get the help, because like, growing up, it was just like, you listen. we black. You ain't got time to be depressed. You ain't got time to be this. You don't have. You gotta eat. You gotta go. You gotta get it done anyway. Anyhow, it's gonna get done. It don't matter if you tired. It don't matter if you feeling sad. You need to get up and put on your big girl panties and go about and do your thing.
But that was a part of
that generation.
I want to even say it further. That goes back. We take it all the way back to slavery.
Yeah.
Because you got beat, you got done. All these things that was done to you, and you still, our ancestors had to stood up and go get it.
Yeah.
And go get it. So you didn't have, and so we taught what we knew.
Yeah.
But at what point do we learn to put down the bag?
That's why we have
to
to
take care of ourselves.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have
that
to.
self-care to show that your kids can do the same thing, and it's okay for them to for you to be a safe space for your kids.
Yes.
Like even if they do say the wrong thing, you correct out of love.
Out of love.
Out of love.
Oh, baby.
Baby, my daughter was just in a car accident a month ago. And she had said, she was just like, Mom, you were so mean and insensitive for my car accident. And I was just like, was I? Like, how? And it's because, like, mind you, it was like literally 1 week after my surgery.
Yes.
And so I'm in the bed with like a heating pad and I'm laid up on, hydrocodone. And she calls me screaming and I freak out. Like, your kid calls you screaming. And so I'm like, I fall out the bed. I'm like in pain. I'm trying to get to her. And she's hyperventilating when I get there. She's super like dramatic, and I was just like, honey, you got to calm down. She was just like, my car, she's screaming, and I'm trying to get control of the situation. So in her mind, me taking control of the situation, trying to get her to calm down, trying to get her to breathe, was being unsensitive to her. And I was just like, honey, that was not my heart at all. I was just trying to like make sure everything was taken care of because you weren't in a place to take care of it.
And it's so fun. And I promise you, we're going to go to these comments and questions. But you're speaking to my soul because, and I'm learning how, because I give them an opportunity to kind of work through their things. But then when you're repeating something over to me, my natural instinct is, okay.
You can't say what I just said.
Hush. My natural instinct is, okay, obviously you are unsure about how to deal with something. So let me go ahead and help you out and give you some pointers.
Yeah.
Well, then in the moment, they don't want that.
Yeah. No.
And so I'm like, well, what the hell?
Yeah.
I can't keep talking about it. You're continuing. Can you therapize me?
I'm hearing this, and the first thing I'm thinking is, I'm glad you handled that. I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing your daughter didn't like the response. I don't know if your daughter has kids.
No, she's 19.
So she's 19. So she doesn't have kids. And I talked earlier about what I expect from somebody based on their age and stage and where they are. Your daughter doesn't know what it's like to have a child and to get that phone call of, oh my gosh, my child was just in an accident.
Yes.
Your brain can go to the worst case. And in the moment,
exactly.
While I'm seeing what I'm doing as being loving, I'm hearing what you're doing as being loving because my parents have gotten those, your child was in a car accident phone call. It's a time and it's a place for everything. And she needed somebody to come in and take care of things that she couldn't take care of herself. That was a teachable moment.
That was a love in action for me.
That was a love in action. And that was a teachable moment for her because when she is a parent, she won't understand it right now because she doesn't have kids.
Oh, that's so good.
It's like I can respond to my child or respond to kids in general just based on the situation, or I can respond to them knowing I can make this a teachable moment. I can act out. Or I can show up and act in a way that is teaching them how to handle in the future.
We got to be careful also when they're in that panic state of mind.
You can't
return.
You cannot
return.
I can't make your emergency my emergency.
I can't coddle you at this moment. Like I want to.
We got things to do.
You got like the EMTs are here,
and
like the police are on the way. You were the only person in the car.
You need to be quiet.
But she's not gonna understand that at 19.
Yeah,
she's got to be somebody's mama. Hopped up on, and the fact that you drove,
that I wasn't even supposed to be driving.
That's a mother's love speaking louder right there. Like the fact that you could even get up and move. I'm like, wait, what?
Yes.
So no, that was a teachable moment. Yeah. I have no objections clinically to anything.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
She'll understand that validation.
She'll understand
and we're gonna go there. But do you have a? We will. But she gave her therapy. Give me mine. So did you have any objections to?
If you don't, they will. If you take your hands off of it, do you trust as a mom 100. That you did what you were supposed to do to teach your children how to act, how to think, how to process, how to problem solve. If you did that, if you stop, they will.
And you know what? That's exactly where I'm at. I love that. Thank you. So we're getting therapized without getting y'all gonna get some of this here.
Yeah, we need.
All right, we're gonna get some of this. If y'all can, go ahead with the comments. We done had us a good time.
I'm sorry.
over here.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I got into a car crash recently. I called my mom and I just went, so I crashed my car. And I don't know if she was more or less freaked out by the fact that I wasn't freaked out.
Okay.
Love you, Mom.
All right.
And we have Lori Sullivan who said, you had better watch yourself and not show what you made of in our generation household.
Oh, okay. All right, cousin. I know exactly what she's saying. What we made of. Okay, go ahead.
And Lenita Bennett says, don't be so quick to respond so you can gather your thoughts.
That's right.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Blessed Mom 27 says, I learned that sometimes in trying to protect my children from my past childhood hurts was unhealthy for them.
Yes. 100%.
That's the next show.
That's the next show.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Lenita Bennett says, Bennett, I have to pronounce that. And everything doesn't require a response. We feel like we have to say something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mr. Alan Pruitt says, you better say that, Aneika Pruitt. That'll preach. And Blessed Mom 27 comes in again, says, intense fellowship, landmines, root cause, go to God. Preach. Thank you.
Yes. Is that it?
Oh, good.
That
All righty
is
then.
it.
I have to say that this show was more than I could have asked for. We're gonna go right. We
You
right
got some therapy today,
baby. For free. Okay. Let me know that I'm not on a bad track. I'm doing something
You're
right.
doing it right.
And I thank God for the growth. I'm gonna come back, but we're gonna go ahead and
Let's
close
wrap up.
out. We're gonna wrap up. I'm gonna start with my team. Any final thoughts you guys have? Anything you want to leave the people with? Jump on in here.
I will say, your family. That's where love comes from, is your family. So when you are hurt or searching for it, go to your family. Go to the people that love you.
Okay, then. All righty. Aaron, you have anything?
Nah, I think y'all summed it up. This has been a great conversation.
All righty then. All right, Aneika.
I will say, let love speak louder. Topic. And remember, boundaries are for you, not for everybody else.
And how can they find you if they want to hook up with you? And
if they need a therapy.
If they need a therapy, because I got mine for free. So come on in here.
So I am the owner and head counselor at Cadia Counseling and Wellness. That's CADIA counseling.com. I can be reached over the phone, 832-698-9494. It won't be me answering. Somebody gonna answer it. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and a few others, Cadia Counseling and Aneika Pruitt.
And if you didn't get all of that, you can always reach out to the Love and Victory Show with Val, and we'll be so happy to share that information with you.
And we will have their contact information in the underneath in the link when they come in. Okay. And Sharena, my girl.
Just let your love be in action. Don't let it be filled with their words, and mostly start with the love of yourself first, that self-care, in order to either give love and receive love. Like, you need to first love you. And if you don't love you, you need to go to God on why you believe that you're not lovable.
Oh,
wow.
And how can they find you?
Oh, you can
because
find
this woman
me
is
on
amazing.
Facebook, Sharena Black, and then on Instagram, Sharena_blessed,
Sharena is also, and I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna stay here too long. Sharena is truly a woman of God, but she has God has given her such a unique ministry that you're so relatable.
Yes.
So don't sleep on Sharena.
Come
Don't
on.
sleep on her now.
Don't sleep on her.
Don't
And
sleep on her.
Brother Carter, what do you want to leave the people with?
Listening to the conversation today, it seemed I'm going back to the Bible. I think most of us are so law-minded. When I mean that, I'm saying we in the thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal phase of our lives, where we just trying to maneuver in that atmosphere. We judging people too much and seeing too many actions out there. And so we have to get to a place where Jesus came in not to condemn the law, but he gave us a new commandment. It is simply to love one another as he has loved us. And so therefore we need to start sharing that love with our loved ones. When we see something that's taking place in our loved ones' lives.
Yeah.
Let's stop being so reactive and then just let the love pour out and embrace the individuals where they are, what they're doing in their life, so we can help all grow together.
Yeah.
Versus I'm grown and you need to get grown with me. Let's just grow together at some point in our lives.
My God.
Get out the Old Testament.
Brother Carter.
Yes.
We got to stop putting.
And you can find me every Saturday morning on the Love and Victory Show with her.
I want to tell you guys, this show has been amazing. The two ladies stepped up to the plate and y'all hit a home run.
Amen.
Brother Carter, you in the word, you allow God to use you and always keep this train on the track.
Yeah.
Remember, it's not about you. But it is about you, because you're no good for anybody else if you're all toe up from the flow up. You have to set boundaries. You have to be okay with the boundaries. Make sure that your boundaries that you're setting are not to manipulate.
Ooh.
You know,
Say it again for the people in the back.
Make sure that the boundaries that you are setting is not to manipulate. And that's what I want to leave you guys with. If your boundaries are for bettering yourself, bettering others and the loved ones around you.
What you mean boundaries to manipulate? How do you set boundaries
Well,
to manipulate?
let me give you a straight example of that. I can tell you I don't want to talk simply because you might have stepped on my toes and what you're saying to me is the truth. So I want to sit back and say, hold on, I don't want to talk right now, so I can come up with a game plan to push back on what you're saying. That's manipulation.
Okay.
And so I'm saying to you, make sure that your boundaries.
Putting up a boundary to be avoidant.
Yes.
Amen.
Don't do it. This show has been amazing. I hope that all of the people, the hundreds and thousands of people that sit up and tune in and come in, I hope you got something from this. And again, until next time.
And make sure that you tell somebody you love them, but not only tell them that you love them. Show them.
We got to stop all this talking and start doing. You know, I think what sticks to us better, and that's,
it's easy. We having conversation on phones, and
we can't even shut up, huh?
And everybody be talking about, "I love you, I love you, I love you."
Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Come on, let's start showing that love.
I think when we walk away from this place, I'm gonna ask you guys before we go. If you can give, and everybody in here, if you can give one shout out to someone that you absolutely love that has been a true blessing, and it don't have to be your husband, it don't have to be your best, whoever the Lord. Please give them a big shout out. I'm gonna wrap it up, and we right at the top. We got it. Go ahead. One shout out of who you love.
Way to go, Cheng. I'll see you next time whenever I see you.
Okay, then.
My mom, of course. I love you. She's here. I love you.
All right.
You are everything.
Okay.
I'm going to say my mother-in-law. I've talked about both my bio parents. My mother-in-law. I love you.
All righty then.
God, I would just say my Roar 614 and my VCC family. That's just,
All righty then. And I'm going to say to my 90th, my mother who turned 90 this week. I absolutely love you. You are my jewel. You're my everything. And I'm so grateful to God to still have you in my life, in your right mind, showing joy, showing love. Keep on doing it.
I'm going to say to the hundreds of millions and billions of you that are out there in the Love and Victory Show era that, I love you. I do appreciate you truly because, you make waking up on Saturday morning all right.
All right.
Thank y'all. Thank you. God bless you.
We love y'all. Bye. And we're out of here.